Well, I'm set up, ready to go for another trip out west. I've packed everything away and I've done my tick and flick list, so if I forgot something, it's my own fault. Anyway, I'm going to get going. Well, I arrived here safely, and as you can see, I've prepared my camp. It's quite chilly at the moment here, but I've got some good gear to put on to keep me warm. I've already put my swag up, my sleeping roll there, got my chair over there, got the Aussie going, and I've got the stove just to put up. It'll only take me a little bit, and I've got plenty of water. Then I'll, after I've finished it, I'll go and start detecting. So wish me luck. See ya. Well, as you can see, I'm not too far from my camp. I've been here a couple of days now, had some reasonable finds, and I'll show you them later. But I've just dug this target. It probably took me all of 15-20 minutes. And as you can see, it's quite deep, the hole, and it was under rocks as well. But I think it may be a top off a pickle jar, I'm not too sure, but when I get back to camp I'll clean it up. But yes, I'm very happy with the AT Pro International, because that target was quite deep. But anyway, I'm going to get back into it. Anyway, I just picked up this old buckle, probably maybe an old harness buckle. But yeah, that was just under the surface, that one. With a bit of luck, I might be able to get it working again. She's pretty rusted in there, might be just have to leave it the way it is. But anyway, on to the next target. Anyway, just picked up this beaut little musket ball. I'm only about 5 metres from where I got the last target. And then I picked this up. Just scraped, not just practically underneath the surface, but yeah, it's a very nice find. It's my third musket ball on this trip. And I wouldn't mind getting a few more. I love finding these. I was just walking back to my camp when I spied this. It was just a surface find. It was just staring at me. Still got a lot of gold on it. That's about the 4th I've found in this area. They always seem to get broken up there. Very, very fragile up the top there. But yeah, just another nice find. Surface find, that one. Yep, definitely going in the relic cupboard when I get home. Well, I've got a target here. It read about 74 to 80 on the scale on the detector. But anyway, I'm going to have it to go. There it is, coin that. Oops, noisy bugger. After where you put your key in. I'll tell you what, look at the size of the keyhole. That was a good find, that. I've got a few buttons here today and a bit of a belt buckle, but nothing spectacular. But there, that's a nice find. Yeah, I better keep going. I had some sausages and eggs for brekkie, and what I did then, I just put my plate down. These ants will clean it up, then I've just got to wipe it over with a wet rag or a wet cloth, and ready to eat on again. Easy, mate, if you don't like doing dishes. Anyway, I got a good signal, and this was sitting on the surface under a bit of leaf litter. Now, I didn't know what it was at first, and then I thought it's got that big edge around the edges. So I thought, you know, this must be a Cartwheel penny for George III. I think they were 1797. If it is, that makes this the oldest English coin I've found here. But it's very worn. But yes, I'll take it home with my coin books. They've got the exact size and weight, and I'll do a check-up with that. But these were minted in Soho, London, I think it was, by Bolton, and I think he used the first steam engine press for coins. I'm not too sure. But yeah, he was in cahoots with Watts, who basically discovered or used or made the first steam engine. Anyway, that's a good find. A lot of history in that bit of copper. 1 ounce of copper. So that's why you need big, strong pockets if you carried a pocket full of them. And the 2 penny, the tuppence, it was 2 ounces of copper. So you'd need strong stitching on your pants. Anyway, a good find, and one that's definitely going to go in the cabinet when I get home. Just having a break at one of the parks in Charters Towers. And I've got about 200 k's to go to Townsville, so it's going to be a good trip. I'm currently at McCrossan Park. It's only about 105 k's from Townsville, and just straight ahead over those houses there, about a kilometre away, is the Army training area, McCrossan. But I'm here now. I'm in the old cemetery located for one of the townships around here. Now, in this particular cemetery, they say that these people are buried here. And there's quite a few there. Some of them, you know, they're only months. 1 month. Now, they're buried here. This is the only known grave here of a young fella, Cornelius Charles Weatherly. So, around this area here, there's all these other graves that are not marked. They probably had timber crosses on them when they were done, but they've just rotted away over the years. But just, you know, in the mid-80s and late 90s, 1800s and that. There's a Kate Husley, she was buried here in 1917. She was only 2 days old. It's quite sad actually. All those people are buried here, but there's no known grave. Anyway, I'm going to get on my way, and I hope to be home in about an hour. But I'll upload this video as soon as I can. I've been home over a week now since my last detecting trip out bush, and why I didn't film them was for the simple answer is I had them soaking in oil to prevent any immediate rusting. As you can see, I've got a few iron relics here. The first one I've got is this beautiful peg. I don't know, iron peg, I don't know what it had been used for, but as you can see, it's just a beautiful example of the old blacksmiths in the primitive conditions they had out bush. But that's a beautiful piece, that one. I've got this crank handle now. I wouldn't have a clue what it's been used for, but that is another beautiful example of the craftsmanship from the old blacksmiths in the day. Now I've also got this ring that would have been off a wooden keg, you know, with supplies or provisions stored in it, and that was a good find as well. Now I've just run over these ones down here. I've just got a few buttons. I've picked up a few buttons. I was very, very happy with those, and I love picking up the old buttons. I've got a few rivets there, the old belt buckle here, another bit of a belt buckle, and this is that keyhole I found. Beautiful example here. Now I've got some other keyholes I've found in the past, and it looks like it's a brother to that one, except it's just a tad bigger in the middle. But anyway, yes, that was a good find. I've got that lid. This was almost a foot deep when I dug it. Now I've cleaned it up, and at the top it says P, and at the bottom it says P, and left and right it's got a C, but I haven't got a clue. I thought it might have been a pickle bottle lid, but it was nearly over a foot deep. Okay, I've got another bit of a old purse here, and I've got two beautiful old screws, probably from the buckboards or the drays I used to drag the quartz to the stampers to crush. So nice bullets there. I've got 4 musket balls. I love finding the old musket balls, and there was a couple of them within probably 15 centimetres of each other, so that was a good find. And I've got another one, yet another one, of the heels, the iron heels that went on the boots. Now I've got also two of these rear sections of the old 12 gauge shotgun, and I've got half a horse's shoe. But I did get this, which was a surface find, and it's a top off an old purse. As you can see, they've got this one here opens, and that one there opens as well, so you'd have your large items in the larger part, and you'd have your money or your coins or your notes in the other section. But that's about it for my finds. Now I'm just going to run over this one. This was a button I found, and if you can see that there, it's got an old train on, an old train engine on it. Now it's got a word in a at the top in half moon shaped, and then underneath the straight line of the tracks down the bottom it's got another word. Now believe it or not, but I detected this button's brother about 2 to 3 kilometres away about 5 or 6 years ago, and all I can think of is that it came off the same person, because this is a German button, and the railway probably, well actually I've been told it was about 1860 or something like that. But what would be the luck of me finding 2 buttons from the same person? More than likely, I can't confirm it, but that was a fantastic find, that. Now all I've got to do is find the other button in the boxes of relics I've got and marry them up together. But anyway, that's my trip. Another trip out west. Thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I did a lot of bushwalking as well, just having a look at the scenery. But yes, back home now, and I won't be going out there maybe for another 8 or 9 weeks. But anyway, that's me all done. Hope you detect what you're looking for. See you later.